Hello everyone, meeting from the bedroom here, your guitar junkie. What's that voice coming out of me? I don't know, but it's a moody, bluesy kind of day. So, grab my Gibson, make some noise. I skipped that one. Yeah, it just seems like one of those kind of days. I was just running it through my pedals. I did not turn on the gain on my amp, my Eddie Van Halen 5150 Iconic 3 40-watt combo behind me. So yeah, I was like switching through. I started with my TC Electronics Zeus drive. Then I added the boost on my Demon FX, Andy Timmons clone. Then I turned that off and added the drive somewhere. One was before the other. Then I went over to my my Demon FX Gladiator. What is it again? It's a double preamp. Preamp, man. And I went from the channel 1 to channel 2. And I was kind of like stacking them in alternate ways, kind of. Yeah, I have the volume set on the wah-wah at a certain level, but when I'm not for the gain, so it blends a lot better. On the open channel, it's really loud, and because I use it a lot when I'm soloing to add some kind of ambiance, some kind of like feeling, soul into it. And I use my wah-wah pedal a lot like that to boost the drive, have the note give me more feedback or sustain, or just to make it speak, you know, just to make it talk a little bit more, you know, while I'm doing it. This is, now I've got it stacked with my Zeus. Yeah, a lot of people just go with like no rhyme or reason behind it. I like, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, and again, that's why I like this here WWWWAH-Lock by Molly. It's an orange pedal because it's spring activated. I don't have to sit there and worry about stepping down and clicking it on and making sure it's clicked off. I jammed with one of my best buds at the time, and you know, he would think he had the pedal off, but he didn't click it, so he's playing like, and he didn't realize that he didn't click it off and it was still going. I'm like, dude, you gotta turn that thing off because you're killing the vibe, you know? So that's why I like that. And then it's like, you could do that kind of thing, but I just like it. That's the pedal. I think the spring needs a little grease. Put a little grease on it, man. Yeah. So, yeah, just a little bit of noise today. I just walked in and took a look at the Gibson, and I was like, that's a honey, literally. Let me pull that baby down and plug her in. I love it, really do. Don't get me wrong, it's one more that I'd still like to get. I'd still like to get, even if I get a copy, because I've been looking at a copy. Let's just put it out there. And I've been looking for the Gibson Ace Frehley with the Thunderbolts and his face in the headstock. you know, Gibson Les Paul copy. And, you know, I missed one. I was just, again, I was a day short and a day late and $1 short. And my daughter was here, and it was like the last 2 days she was here, and I didn't feel like running out to buy a guitar, and I missed it. And it was selling with a case from the dude that I know, from the Guitar Center in Tampa. And man, I really, now I see a blue one and another one, and they want like 400. These things are like 200 and change, and that's what's shipping. And these guys are trying to sell them for $400. I mean, really, come on now. So that's the only one that I like to really get. And then once I get one of those, I would put my vintage back up for sale again. With the, it's the vintage copy of, vintage is a brand name made out of England. The company's out of England, but the guitars, I believe, are also Indonesia. And that's got the 3 pickups, and that's the Ace Frehley Cherry Burst copy with the Tiger Maple. I think it's a veneer. I'm pretty sure it's a veneer top on there, but nevertheless, it's not a photo finish. And I like that one a lot, but, you know, it's got the sharp pointed horn, and it doesn't, you know, I want the one that's got Ace Frehley's face on the headstock with the lightning bolts going down. So yeah, that's the only one. But that's pretty much how I play with my my wah-wah. I've been meaning to do that lately, to show someone, because I don't think anyone other than like Hendrix really used the wah-wah in, you know, like a tool. He used it a lot, like, to emphasize what he was doing, to have an accent on something, which is what I do. And when I first got it, I was just like trying to get the timing down. And, you know, like that Chicago song, 25 or 6 to 4, you know, he's going, my wife, like, she hears that, she goes, oh, what is it? And I'm like, that's one of the best parts of the song. And it was just one of those things where he was just going like that with the wah-wah and hitting the notes at the same time. And I think it was totally by accident, because I've seen him play that live a couple of times, and he never plays the same thing twice. He's like a Peter Frampton. He never plays the same exact solo twice. And the use of the wah-wah just wasn't there like it was on the album, the studio version. But I try to make sure that I do that with mine a lot, and I use it a lot just to give it a little bit more. But you can hear it. That's the pedal. Give it some more heat. It's like opening the door. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'll see if I could squirt some grease in there. If anyone knows, leave a comment. Because I don't want to, you know, shoot some grease in there like the grease you could use on a bicycle chain that's got the hose. And then I wind up shorting out the electronics or something like that, you know. This is for about a dozen wah-wah pedals that I've had, and I still think I have 4 now. I still love this one the most. The mostest. Yeah, it's the bestest. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Yep. And a better tomorrow. And thanks again for liking and subscribing to my videos. I don't ask for it. I'm not begging for it. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this for anything else other than just to have fun with it. It gives me something to do in the afternoons. So it's cool. Adios amigos. Paz con Dios, muchachos. Tu compañero.